Hey YouTubers, it's the Convict and I'm bringing you my review video. Yes, I'm doing this. As you can see here, I'm actually on my YouTube page and I just wanted to point this out. Now, Hamza Mohammed has asked a question. He says, I don't really like Infinity Warfare. What do you think? And then we got Six Sticks PSN who's actually said, I actually think it's better than I expected. Well guys, I definitely agree. I think that Infinity Warfare is a pretty good game. I've enjoyed playing it. I enjoy playing the beta. It's really interesting. Obviously, do keep an eye out because the beta will be launching again once Xbox gets it. We get it on PlayStation as well, which is going to be really cool. So definitely check that out if you want to play a little bit more and see how you feel at the end of that. Don't forget that this is a beta, so that there will be some changes made to the game before it's launched. And as we all know, in Black Ops 3, the time to kill was pretty dang fast in that as well. And then they did reduce it to the 4-hit kill, and even did the extra of adding on the red mark at the end, and they've even added like health bars to this, so they have tried to make it easier so we know when people should be dead or when they are nearly dead, to whether we should challenge or not. I think there is a lot of problems that they do need to address in this game, that even the Mark of J, as we all know, or if you've not known of this person, definitely check him out on YouTube, the Mark of J, who is a big beast at any Call of Duty. He just absolutely beasts everything, and there's been a few issues that's come up with him that I definitely agree with. First is the health regeneration in the game. When you get shot in the game, your health doesn't regen as fast because of the pace of the game. They need to also make sure that the health regenerates at a correct rate for that game as well. The hit detection seemed to be a little bit wonky at times as well. As I showed you in one of my videos, I shot a guy dead on with one of the, I keep wanting to call them specialist weapons, with Phantom, and it was dead on. I've watched the video many times, slow motion, and the 3 dots were on the guy, and it should have actually killed him, but it didn't. So there is a couple of problems there. Connection issues. The matchmaking was absolutely dreadful because it seems to be crashing and killing the game. I was either not being able to get any lobbies at all, and especially when it first came out, it was absolutely shocking. And then after that, when they kind of fixed it, I kept getting a blank screen sometimes and having to reset the whole game to retry again. But obviously saying these, I'd have to reiterate, obviously it's a beta. So there's going to be issues, there's going to be problems, and this is the reason why for the betas that they put them out there, so that we can obviously play them, break them, and then they can fix it by time of launch when it does actually go live. I would, if I was to say to recommend playing this game, I'd still probably want to play it. Every time, you know, I say to myself, would I actually like this game? Every time I found myself wanting to play it and actually go on, I've spent most of my time actually playing Infinity Warfare. So, in my opinion, yes, I do think it's still a pretty good game, even in the state that it was in. Now the score streaks as well in the game, I think they need to change them, or they need to make separate score streaks for separate maps, because it just seemed to be that there was one in particular where you was all inside, and when most of the score streaks, as I've said, are like the bombardment, which is missiles coming from the sky, then you've got the scorchers, which is like the bombing run. Again, these things wouldn't be able to kill people indoors, so there was areas that was open or seemed to be open from above because the scorchers and that could penetrate and go through, but a lot of it was indoors. So I don't understand their logic of how they actually would, you know, work that out. That just didn't make sense at all for that kind of map. For the bigger maps, for the open maps, yes, it did work. I never could get one single kill with these, so they do need to revise how the score streaks work as well, because we don't really want pointless score streaks that no one's going to ever use, because we think, well, it's just useless, it doesn't do anything, especially such as the scorchers. Constantly I had them flying across the map at times and they wouldn't hit anybody. They would not hit one single person at all. So it just seemed a little bit pointless. So if I was to rate this out of 10 at the moment, I would probably rate it about a 7. Because there's a lot of issues in the game in its current state that need to be addressed before we can actually enjoy this game to the fullest. And I've always supported when this came out, even at the beginning when people were hating on the video straight away and constantly saying no, and it got the most dislikes ever. I still thought, well, I'm still going to give it a try. I still think it'd be a pretty good game, and I was right. It is a very good game. I think they need to rebalance the weapons a little bit as well. There were sometimes I just felt that I was getting the first hits and then getting outbeat by certain weapons. So I think that needs to be sort of addressed as well. So I would definitely say that this is a good game. If you love Call of Duty like I do, then I'm definitely going to be probably buying this game as well, because I've pre-ordered it already, and it just seems really, really cool. It's an awesome game, and I've enjoyed it. So I would definitely recommend you play this game. There are other games out there, obviously Battlefield 1, but they're more of realistic kind of shoot'ems, first-person shooters, and this is more of an arcade style. So it's completely up to you guys, but I think it deserves a thumbs up so far. It's done pretty well in my ranking of games, and I definitely will be checking out on launch. Well, I hope this is going to help you out, guys. I just wanted to sort of put this out there, as obviously I've had a few people commenting about it and wanted my opinion, and I thought, why not, let's make a video of it so I could actually get my opinion out there. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'm going to go off now and do some Black Ops 3 gameplay for you guys, so I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, and this is your boy Kepper signing out, and as always, I salute you. See you next time.